Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we went to break, we are just watching the entrances of our next match, which is the beginning of our dual main event this evening, which is going to be DJ Haji versus DEST1. This all stems back from the Rumble in which Pranav had eliminated DEST, so revenge is on the mind of DEST, and Pranav is just like, I'm going to kick the shit out of this motherfucker. So, with that being said, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Part one of our main event.
As the bell rings, remember that there's
They open up, Pranav goes right to the headlock. DEST counters no wrist lock, and immediately throws Pranav into the corner. Spins Pranav around, hits a drop kick, and hits a Rough Rider. I should say Bronco Buster, sorry. And I was stuck in the edge there. And hits a running clothesline to boot. But then ISF out of nowhere hits that twisting arm drag. Beautiful head scissor takedown there from DEST. Pranav gets thrown back in the corner, kicks in the midsection. ISF lifts off, DEST jumps, sets up Pranav. Pranav jumps, it's a cross body, lateral press, and hits the Lufez press. After that little combination moves in the corner, Pranav goes behind, spins him around. DEST takes a European elbow right to the dome. Pranav picks DEST up, goes to the wrist lock. But DEST counters into the headlock of his own, hits a split leg jawbreaker, and DEST throws Pranav into the corner, hits an elbow to the back, and nice little tornado DDT there out of the corner. DEST goes back to that wrist lock and step up in Saguri right to Haji's face. Stomps on the arm, trying to do damage so he can't do the base dropper easily. But Pranav hits that running punch and then sets DEST up on the top. And Pranav hits the Eiffel Tower DDT. Kicks to the midsection. Goes to the wrist lock. DEST counters, standing switch. And throws Pranav into the corner. Ties Pranav up into the Tree of Woe. And Pranav able to handstand his way out of it into a Lufez press. Pranav goes behind on DEST, spins him around. DEST counters, goes behind on him. Nice little snapmare takedown there. Hits a clothesline. And goes to a submission hold, but DEST pulls through it. They both go for kick in the midsection. Pranav gets the day victory, goes to the headlock. Hits the pendulum backbreaker. He's calling for something. It was like DEST maybe playing possum. There's a little bit, but Pranav gets on him. Goes to the wrist lock, but DEST counters into a headlock of his own. Hit the pum handle gut buster. Stomps on him. And Pranav goes into another Lufez press. Hammer away and goes to the trying to make DEST tap out of the camel clutch, but DEST powers out of it. DEST drops the elbow on the leg of Pranav. And then working on that knee now. Leg and knee, trying to slow Pranav down a wee little bit. DEST throws Pranav into the ropes, kicks to the midsection right to the outside. DEST jumps outside as well. Picks up Pranav, but Pranav counters and throws him into the barricade. Pranav hits a headbutt. Picks up DEST again, but Pranav gets countered and gets one of his own headbutts to the corner, takes his own medicine. DEST picks up Pranav and throws him into the barricade. This can't be good.
Back into the ring.
DEST breaks up the count. And Haji runs back on to break his count up.
And he escapes the hole.
And they're both staring down at each other. Pranav jumps outside. DEST goes for a kick. Pranav hits an elbow. Punch to the face. Throws Pranav throws DEST into a chair, which breaks it for some reason. And throws him into another barricade. And tries for a running clothesline, but gets caught in a twisting arm drag. DEST throws him in the barricade. DEST jumps back in the ring to break the count up. And Pranav's still outside, but slides back out. Now Pranav back in the ring. And they switch again. DEST goes back out and walks into a right hand from Pranav. Pranav drops an elbow right on the head of DEST.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
Pranav gets back in the ring, but DEST is waiting, but ends up into a couple right hands, a nice little combination there. And Pranav looks like he's going over for a 10 count in the corner. 7, 8, 9, 10. And DEST staggers forward. But then DEST rakes the eyes to try and just that little bit of breathing room. Throws Pranav into the ropes. And hits a drop kick, and Pranav hits the ground hard on the outside. DEST picks up Pranav.
I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Pranav working the barricade, gets to it. And oh god, this can't be good. Pranav's going to eat that barricade. And DEST drills Pranav right through that barricade. And they're at a 4 count. Pranav looks down and out, but DEST picks him back up, and that's how smart that was. But Pranav just staggering around because he has no idea which way he's up at the moment. Pranav gets back in the ring after getting the cobwebs out. DEST goes behind. Standing switch. Pranav gets into a headlock, but DEST triple counters that, goes behind. Hits a chop block on that same knee he's been working on earlier in the match. DEST goes for a springboard and sits out, and Pranav avoids it. DEST picks up, and DEST gets thrown to the corner. Pranav sidesteps. Runs into a punch, several punches, kick the midsection. Goes for a high angle net breaker. Pranav throws DEST into the corner. Finally hits a running power clothesline. Drops the elbow. DEST pushes him away. DEST gets pulled up as a pullback leg lariat. Here's the first cover of the match. It might be it. Here's the cover. 1. Pranav says no. Pranav goes behind, standing switch to a headlock. Hits a European uppercut. Pranav gets his cover of the match. 1. DEST says no. DEST goes for a headlock. Snapmare takedown, followed by a kick to a shin to the back. And DEST goes for a single leg Boston Crab. And Pranav's trying to get to the ropes, but DEST's been working on that leg all day. And Pranav taps out. God, that was unexpected, but DEST was working on that leg all match.
Here's your winner, representing the team, Ninja.
What a match from DEST. Damn, what a match. surprising victory out of DEST. It looks like Pranav had him dead to rights, but to no avail. DEST now heading back to, he's on his approach, he's heading to the back. What a match from DEST. And Pranav just still on the ring. DEST is gone to the back now, so what the fuck's going on now? Haji, oh God! Adding insult to injury, Vladimir attacks him as well. You're next in line. Pranav had just gotten to the back, and right outside, right as he walked through the gate, he takes Vlad, finds him, and beats the hell out of him. Now Pranav's having to get checked for that shit. Now what the fuck? God damn it, Vlad. But, that's just adding insult to injury. DEST made it to the back, Pranav made it to the back, and as soon as Pranav got to the back, got assaulted by Vlad. That's going to have some repercussions down the road, I'll make sure of it. But, needless to say, we're going to go back to our second part of our main event this evening. Which is going to pin DJ 4X versus Drake Blitz Avery. We saw very interesting things when 4X entered the Royal Rumble. He was one of the guys that eliminated a wide variety number of stars. Let's see, what was the actual count? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4X was third place in the eliminations by eliminating 3 opponents. So now 4X has to deal with one of those 3 men that he eliminated, Drake Blitz Avery. Who some are wondering where his mind is right now because of the stuff that's going down on Ignition right now when the Hitmen have been rallied and he sees Rico Rain has been summoned back and you have the entire Hitman entourage, Max, Cade, himself, and Rain, and you see them trying to put together an offense to battle the apparently the financial officer of Ignition, Mr. Cyberbird. So it seems that they have right now at the moment there is no help trying to rise up against the tyrants over on Ignition. So, but that's not our problem. We're not affiliate. We're just affiliated with brand, but we're not financially backed by Zucker at all. Crazy Cobble is the one that's financing Preflight. So, not our problem. Not our dog. But Drake, we haven't seen him much in action. We've seen him at the shows, but mostly just on the mic and giving out warnings to DEST. The one match we saw him in ended in a DQ, which was a mix, an intergender tag match that Junko Yokota and I believe it was ISF won via disqualification because due to a not answering the count to get out of the ring. So that's then, this is now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our second main event of the evening.
Here we go. The first
4X and Drake. Drake opens up with a drop kick. Sends 4X reeling. Drake goes to the headlock. 4X goes behind, spins him around. Hits a stiff elbow to the face of Drake. 4X goes another headlock, another stiff elbow to his face. Beautiful roundhouse kick there. Kick to the midsection. Goes to the wrist lock. 4X is just beating the shit out of Drake early on here. But we've seen, if you can absorb the oncoming storm, it'll help in the long run. And beautiful freaking Drake catches him with that wasteland, but hits the senton. But 4X counters, hits another elbow to his face, and throws Drake into the ropes, pulls back, high knee. Hits a spinning leg drop that just glances Drake. 4X goes back to that wrist lock. Drops the elbow to the throat now. Drake punches him in the midsection. Goes to the headlock of his own. Judo tosses 4X right away. Hits another drop kick. Drake picks up 4X. Hits another drop kick.
And that one hit with the force of a big rig.
And apparently Drake is drop kicking air right now. But usually this is what happens. He'll get into a link and 4X will hit a spinning leg drop, but miss both of them. So they're both trying to show up their skill, and 4X hits the Frankensteiner. Hit another spinning leg drop and glances off Drake. 4X goes to a headlock, but Drake counters into a wrist lock, but then 4X counters that back to a headlock. And Drake reverts that to a stalemate. Hits a drop salt, but 4X is meeting legs at the moment and drops another elbow to Drake's face. Stiff kick to the back of to Drake's back. Rolls over. Goes to the moose knuckle, but he's in the ropes. 4X goes to the wrist lock. Drake counters a wrist lock of his own that goes to the behind, spins him around. Throws him in the corner, and Drake's going to hit the tilt-a-whirl DDT, tornado DDT. And Drake throws 4X into the ropes and hits another Blackpool, hit the artillery shot. There's a little teardrop suplex, or a variation of it. Drake goes to the wrist lock. Throws 4X into the corner. Kicks to the midsection. But 4X kicks out of it and goes to a kicking frenzy of his own. They lock up in the center. 4X wins that and just throws Drake back into the corner. Kick the midsection of his own. Spins Drake around. 4X puts him into the rope. And Drake was going to try and get out of it, but apparently 4X caught him. Is that backslide suplex. And 4X goes right back to that moose knuckle. But Drake powers out of it. Oh, he's hitting the long tom. Drake's got the long tom in. But 4X counters it. And going right after Drake's legs now after he got caught in long tom. They run into each other. They lock up again. 4X wins this round and drops an elbow to his throat.
After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that soup's going to be on his diet for
and
the
4X.
future.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex pin. 1. Drake kicks out. 4X goes back to the headlock. Hits a shoulder breaker, or jaw breaker. And trying to get Drake to submit, but Drake keeps saying no. And just dropping 4X on his back. He's going for another long tom. We've seen 4X tap to this once, but breaks out of it again. 4X picks up Drake. And 4X locks up with a gory bomb. And 4X, he's going up top. What's he got in mind? Beautiful. Goes for the standing, the moonsault. But nobody home. Drake goes behind. 4X counters into a wrist lock.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
And 4X goes to that armbar. Trying to slow down. 4X picks up Drake.
He's got him hooked.
Drake gets thrown in the corner, kicks the midsection, but Drake counters. Hits a springboard elbow drop, but just glances 4X and eats a double high knee. And 4X going for, goes for another gory bomb, but Drake counters into a face buster and hits a super kick. Here's the cover. 1. 4X says no. Oh. He goes to the Long Tom Artillery round. Hits the Long Tom Artillery. And 4X gets out of dodge. What a match so far. 4X, Drake tried doing something there, but 4X caught him.
And he makes his leg crashing down. And he gets back in.
Drake just missed the artillery bombs away.
He didn't need a GPS.
Drops another drop kick. Another drop kick on 4X. Trying to keep 4X down, but 4X keeps getting up. Kick in the midsection, goes behind. Throws him into the corner. Oh God, no! Oh Jesus Christ! Ref gets dragon suplexed by accident. Drake goes to a headlock. Single arm takedown there. The ref's out of it. Holy shit. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event. Here's the cover. 1. 4X says no. Drake hits another drop kick. Another drop kick. A third drop kick, trying to keep 4X down. A fourth. 4X keeps walking right into him. 4X counters. Puts Drake up on the rope. Hits the Hurricane off the top rope. 4X picks Drake back up. Try and go for another gory bomb. Hits the gory bomb. 4X, I don't know what he's trying to do now, but goes for another. Trying to hit that springboard moonsault, but no. He goes for that jumping that set out and eats a step over wheel kick. Drake stomps the shit out of him. And another super kick on a 4X. And 4X escapes again. We're going to have to go to break, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.